Who told you that the Quran is true?
You have a man 1,400 years ago. That man claimed to have an encounter with an angel, and people saw that man performing miraculous acts. But I'm not going to tell you that he was a prophet because people saw him do it, because you can't. But what he did is he brought a revelation that he said, this is a revelation coming from the Creator, coming from God. That revelation, the Quran and Hadith, have multiple prophecies of the future. None of them are false. Many prophecies of the future. They're exactly detailed, exactly happened the way the Prophet said them. In his life, right after his death, hundreds of years after, and even today, they're happening 1,400 years later. That man produced the scripture, the Quran, which has information about this natural world, cosmology, biology, hydrology, everything you can think about. Things that we today are discovering to be true. We're catching up with the knowledge in the Quran through the technology that I'm referring to right now. That man had information about history that nobody could have access. They're not existent in previous scriptures. You couldn't access them because, for instance, the language was dead. Like hieroglyphics. Only 200 years ago, we found the Rosetta Stone. They were able to read hieroglyphics and understand what those Egyptians used to believe. But it wasn't there at that time. Telling you information about Asia Mesopotamia that was in temples that was buried under the sand. Sumerian language was dead. But the Quran tells you this information. And today, we discover the temples. We discover artifacts. And these things confirm the knowledge in the Quran 1,400 years ago. The Quran produces a scripture that cannot be imitated in the Arabic language. And you're an Arab, so you know what I'm talking about. The Quran is the highest literary form in the Arabic language, cannot be imitated, has its own genre. The Quran makes a challenge, just bring one chapter like it, which is one line. Nobody was able to do this until today. And that man lived the most righteous life through teaching people morality about God and everything in this life. How to eat, how to drink, how to sleep. Things that we see today that it cannot come from this human being 1,500 years ago. Could it be possible that he was able to do all of this and at the same time he wasn't a true messenger of God?
He couldn't have done all that without being the true messenger of God. What I'm telling you is that he's not the last true messenger of God.
You're saying this is where all what you said just falls apart. It's either he was a true messenger of God, and when God himself literally verbatim told us that he was the last and final messenger, and this is the last and final message, either that was the truth, like you said it is, or it is false. But what you've done is you accepted a contradiction, Arab. You say, I accept this is the truth, but at the same time, what it is not right.
You got me.
That's a contradiction, Arab.